I've listened to the Muslim arguments about how Jesus could not have been God because God doesn't eat and Jesus ate, or God doesn't sleep and Jesus slept, therefore Jesus couldn't be God. Well, it doesn't really click with me because what they're doing is they're confusing the appearance of God. God appeared to humanity, or God appeared to the prophet Moses. Okay, that's an appearance of God, with the nature of God. God's nature being he doesn't sleep or he doesn't eat. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, we all know that God appeared to the prophet Moses in the form of a burning bush. Does that mean God is a burning bush? Well, would you make the argument that the burning bush cannot be God because God's not on fire? Therefore, God never appeared to Moses? No, of course not. That's a ridiculous argument, and we can see the fallacy of that. So, the Bible tells us that the Word was God, and the Word became flesh and lived among us. Okay, so God became a man and appeared to humanity. In other words, that's an appearance of God in the form of Jesus Christ. Now, when God appeared to prophet Moses in the form of a burning bush, God was still in heaven, okay, because God fills all of heaven. And while God was talking to Moses in the form of a burning bush, God didn't eat, God didn't sleep, because God was in heaven, okay? He's also in the burning bush as he spoke to Moses. Likewise, when God took on the form of a man in Jesus Christ and came on the earth, the power of God still filled all of heaven. And even when Jesus ate, the nature of God in heaven was not eating. Even when Jesus slept, God in heaven was not sleeping. Okay, so you see how Jesus can be God and sleep, and yet God doesn't sleep, because Jesus Christ is an appearance of God to mankind. So it's my prayer that you experience God's power and the forgiveness of sins through Jesus Christ as you look in your quest for truth. I pray, God, you find it. Amen.